You know what I need? Something refreshing and sweet and tasty and cooling. Ooh, how about some peppermint?
Yes, it is. Peppermint here as a special co-host of this episode of Hot Goss.
We talk about it all: world premiere musicals, octogenarian magazine covers, and Beyonce on tour.
Plus, we have a tip spot from Heidi N Closet.
And we do find out what's gapping with her.
And of course, no episode of Hot Goss would be complete without a deep dive into the DMs.
Are you ready to goss it up?
I'm sure I am. My tea is steeped, steeped, and ready to serve.
Oh.
Mom!
Ooh, shit. I almost burned my hand. It is so hot today with all this hot goss. Oh my good God goodness. Welcome back for another steaming, piping, scalding serving of hot goss. This is our weekly chat show where we talk about events in our lives, gossip and politics, or take a deep dive into the DMs. Ooh, so let's get up into some hot goss. Ooh, and the goss today is flavored a little differently because we have something good for the palate, cooling for all of our sensations. It's Miss Peppermint.
Hey!
A very special co-host. We've been co-hosting things all over the streets of New York since 2010. She is an iconic drag queen, legendary performer, and Alaska is currently in Australia doing the Down Under gigs. So thank you so much for filling in and bringing your special perspective to Hot Goss. I see that you're a lady of the theater.
Yes, darling. Once again, it's Australia that brings me into the AAA girls fantasy.
It's your in, honey. It's your in. Where is this dressing room with all this beautiful light? You look like you're under the sea.
Thank you very much. I just finished decking out, thanks Amazon, my LED lights into my dressing room at the Mark Taper Forum, where I'm going to be performing in the summer in a transparent musical, which is basically the musical version of the hit Amazon TV show Transparent.
We love it. When does the show open?
The show opens officially on the 31st of May and then runs through June 25th. And I'll be playing Davina, who is the confidant of the lead character, Mara. Davina was originated by the fabulous Alexandra Billings on the TV show. But this is a completely different version. But I'm so excited to be doing this role.
I watched every episode of Transparent. I can't wait to see what y'all do with it. And I'm just glad that the little guy who played, was it Timon or Pumbaa, isn't in it anymore.
Timon. Yeah. Yeah.
Timon is still in the safari. He was not invited to this.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna, go get your other gig, bitch. Oh my gosh. Yeah. A dressing room is a sanctuary for every girl in the theater, and you need calming lights, and then you need like the big blitz lights where you're like, okay, blow me out. Let me put on some lashes. Get up in there. Those ones. Yes, I'm so excited that you're in LA for a while. I'm moving to New York, so I'm not going to be able to see it, but I'm sure some people will have bootlegs. I'm sure it's going to tour because my show opens June 30th.
Oh, yes, that's right. Okay, so moving to New York for the show. So it's like a temporary moment, right?
Yeah, well, I guess till...
I mean, it's primarily for the show. It's not like you just were over LA.
Yeah, no, I love LA. Something's
wrong with your head. Something's wrong with your head.
Yeah, I'm just doing it, and then I'm doing it until I do Bianca's movie, and then after Bianca's movie, I'll probably go back to it. But like, there's so many gigs and opportunities for us that we just go where they are. We go where the wind takes us.
It doesn't matter where we live.
At all. Just bring our got to be and a little bit of tape, and we're good. Do you get to like originate songs? Are there songs? Because they had a musical episode in the show that I loved.
Yeah, it was really good. Apparently, the original creators, Faith and Joie Soloway, who are also creating this show, always had dreams of their story, their life story, because anybody who knows it's based on their lives.
Yeah.
They always wanted their story to be a musical. They are big musical theater queens and fans, and I guess it was probably, I guess, just easier to do a scripted series than a musical, I guess. So that, when the finale came along, they kind of had a chance to try it out, and then maybe it was such a hit. I don't really know, but they decided that they wanted to stage the version and have it be a musical. Some of the songs in the musical are kind of related to the songs in the musical finale from the TV series, but there's no exact transfer. They're all brand new songs. Some of the tunes, and there's like some little hints. So if you're like a major transparent fan that knows every word to all those songs, then you'll have some familiar flavors. But it is honestly so beautiful. It's like the 100% of a staged version of anything I've done, like a major stage production. The queerest thing I've ever done, not only in the scripting, but also in the casting. And then we've got trans members of our band or orchestra. We've got everyone behind the scenes and in the creative team is queer. It's extremely trans-tastic over here, and I'm really feeling it.
That's such a great feeling when you're working with a queer and trans team, because there's a shorthand that you don't have to you can make a joke and be like, oh, are they gonna, okay, they get it, good. When I heard that you were in this, I was so excited about it. I was hoping that you were playing Mappa, and then
how dare you?
I was like, let's flip this whole bitch on its head. But I am so excited to see you right where you belong, above the title and working, honey.
Thank you, darling.
Yes.
Ow.
Ow. I sound raggedy as fuck because I was at we had DragCon all weekend, and then the day after DragCon, I flew out to Atlanta to do Family Feud with Symone and Manila and Ben and Jackie and Bianca and Neil and David and Hanifa and Murray Hill. And
you just filmed that?
Mm-hmm. We just filmed it yesterday.
I can't believe it.
And I was supposed to move to New York yesterday for Death Drop originally, but they pushed it 2 weeks. So I was like, how am I going to do all of this stuff the day after DragCon? So baby, I am raggedy. I woke up this morning with one sock and I was like, how did I take off
the sock go?
Well, I was like, did I take it off? And then I'm like, oh, it was a cum rag. I forgot.
I knew it. Nasty girl for someone else.
Nasty, take your socks off. You got one foot. Nasty, take your socks off.
Now, was Pink in that remix music? It feels like Pink was in that remix music video for Nasty Girl.
Take. I don't know, but if it was, I bet it was around the same time where she was getting her music produced by LaFace and
okay.
Maybe that's all I could think, because I was obsessed with Pink when I was a kid. She was from Philly. I saw her get water ice and a pretzel once, and she was nice to everybody. I was like, that's the kind of celebrity that I want to be when I grow up.
Yeah, and she has kind of this edge to her that feels kind of like a dykey vibe. I know she's not gay, but I really dig that. I don't know. I'm attracted to it. Oh.
Me too. I'm like, girl, get your strap, bitch. Definitely. And bring that man. He can hold the camera. And then I'll read a story to your probably very liberal children.
Hello.
And they'll love it. They'll tip. The kids will tip. So Price is Right was so fun. It'll be on later this summer.
Feud.
Oh, yes. Family Feud.
How was Family Feud? How was Family Feud? Tell us about it.
It was great. Steve Harvey was so wonderful.
Was he?
Oh, my God. He was so good. Because I saw the RuPaul episode, and girl, they were running him. They were running him when it was the RuPaul episode. This episode, he was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna try against y'all because y'all got tricks, and we gooped him. We got him, honey. Mr. Harvey was game for anything, and it was such a fun time. And we made a lot of money for the UCLA, the ACLU Drag Defense Fund. Girl, this is why we have Alaska. Girl. She knows how to read.
Flight, girl. We'll excuse you.
Yeah, we're doing fine. And hopefully we are all just as fine as Miss Martha Stewart at the age of 81 on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
Oh my gosh.
This facelift that she got this spring has settled down so beautifully. Because we all saw when she got yanked, and then she was like, ooh, just drinking some lemon water and chapstick. She looks so beautiful and so right. And this hat. Honey, this hat laying on the beach.
I'm feeling it. There's a lot of hoopla and people like, up in a tizzy about it. And not only because they did, I think, several different covers.
Oh, yeah,
Kim
Kim.
Petras is on one cover. Lena Bloom, I think, is on another, although I
Ooh.
haven't seen that one. And then Padma Lakshmi is on one. So
Gorgeous.
it's like lots of, it's lots of fantasy up on there, but not the normal fantasy that the folks are, I guess, used to, because they are up in arms.
Well, here's the thing. They're probably loving it until they look and read and go, oh, because they're bigoted. So I'm glad that their dicks and their minds got, because they're probably going to look at Kim and Lania and be like, damn, yeah. And then I hope they read a caption. It's so stupid because Kim is in this like gold wire. I think it's Natalia Federer woven gold bikini with citrine, and Lania looks beautiful, and what Padma gorgeous, obviously, and Martha great, but like this is just a celebration of like of beauty, and that's all it is: beauty and booty on the beach, booty and the beach.
It's all the stuff that the Sports Illustrated folks had always talked about for years when people would say it's basically just Playboy or some kind of porn or smut. And, they're only bringing to the covers of Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition the same things that most of the red states have a higher propensity for looking up in their porn. Mm-hmm. Trans porn, people of color porn, interracial porn, MILF porn. That's all led statistically by the red states or the southern states. And those are the people who are complaining about Martha Stewart's 81-year-old ass up on the cover. So why are you gagging, darling?
We know what they're gagging on. They're gagging on Kim and Lania, honey. This is the moment. Expect me to beg for help. Well, bitch, I need to take my OnlyFans to Montana then, and maybe I'll get some more subscribers, henty.
Darling.
I see red. That's not the Rainbow Spotlight this week. The Rainbow Spotlight is actually a song called House of Basic Bitches by The Basic Bitches. And this is a wonderful song that you can check out on our Instagram. We're going to post a clip of it, and it's also on YouTube. So one more time, House of Basic Bitches by Basic Bitches. And we'll be back on this break while you listen to the Rainbow Spotlight. I do like listening to the Rainbow Spotlight. Oh, shit, my Jennifer Hudson is not working today. My Jennifer Hudson sounds like Lou Rawls. I can't.
Yeah. Jennifer Hudson River. Jennifer Hudson Tunnel.
House up! Unwed mothers! House up! Shameless lovers! House up! Little sisters! House up! Broken whiskers! House up! Perfect strangers! House up! Misbehavior! House up! Dirty dishes! House up! Sons of bitches! My body was my own. My body a war zone. My body a body base. A battleground state. House up! Wayward women! House up!
Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you can do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online, whether you're just starting out or scaling your business. Everybody needs a website. Otherwise, you're just out there making your business happen with what? Word of mouth? No, ma'am. If you've got a passion project that you're starting, if you want to start making drag watches that are purely ornamental, made for the sole purpose of a queen touching her wrist during lip sync when the song lyrics say, "Time." That idea is brilliant and needs a website. This is why you need Squarespace, because Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Showcase your offerings with a professional website, then you can grow your brand and get paid all in one place. Plus, they have integrated SEO tools, which means search engine optimization, I think, so you can show up more often on search engines. And their Blueprint AI design tool, which can get a fully custom website built in just a few steps if you want to do the whole AI thing. Plus, you can connect your socials, set up easy ways for your customers to buy your products, and even schedule appointments with you. It's all right there on Squarespace. I've scaled a number of businesses in my time, and they have all needed websites because websites just legitimize you, you know? And Squarespace is a great spot for a creative person like me who needs to make a website and has great ideas but doesn't necessarily know the HTML, QRL, TMV of it all, you know? Because I'm not an IT whiz at all. But Squarespace makes it easy for me to select what I want and then put out a wonderful website. And it could be the same for you. You need to check out squarespace.com/drag for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, just use the offer code DRAG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain, which is kind of the same thing. Squarespace.com/drag.
Let me get my bubbly out my fridge. Not the bubbly.
Oh, she got a fridge in her dressing room.
But no bathroom, so I gotta pee in the sink. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Girl, there's a drag. Let's see if you can guess the Drag Race girl. She is a Drag Race. She tours all over, obviously, but she was at Axis in Ohio. And you know that big dressing room.
Uh-huh.
The bathroom is on the other side. She did not want to walk to the other side of the venue to go to the bathroom. Mad there was no private bathroom. So she whips out her dick and she proceeds to start peeing. They shove a trash can right under her stream in the middle of it before it starts, and they catch the urine. Guess the girl that decided, oh, I can pee in the dressing room.
I can't. I don't. Can you just tell me?
It's a color.
It's a color? Pink,
Yeah.
blue?
Almost. But what's between pink and blue?
Purple?
Well,
Violet? Are you telling me the truth?
yep.
Okay, this was after the show and she was lit.
Yeah, and?
Okay, no, yeah. I mean, I guess I believe it because, you know, she gets really rock and roll after the gig.
I mean, she did steal Sharon's crown, so she's always had the evil in her.
What do you mean she stole it? She actually physically stole. I never heard that
Oh,
story,
yeah.
girl. What are you telling me? What are you telling
So
me? Go tell me.
Sharon used to bring her crown around with her to the gigs so she wouldn't have to dance or pretend she was talented so people could look at the crown. And then in Atlanta, she got full as boots and was probably saying stuff that people didn't want to hear. So Violet was like, you know what? I'm gonna steal her crown. So she stole her crown.
Did she ever get it back? I mean, we were all managed by the same management.
No, this was before
This was
Violet
before
was
Violet
on the
was
show.
on.
This was when Sharon was touring the year after that she won.
Oh. So
Mhm.
whatever happened? So she just took the crown.
She took the crown. Sharon did get it back somehow eventually because another member of Violet's house got it back to her
Got it back
somehow.
to her.
But it's broken anyway because those crowns don't last, honey.
I mean, you look. Let me shut up.
Yeah. So Beyonce's on tour.
Yes. Beyonce is officially on tour. I'm so excited. You know, I have to be honest with you. I was talking to all the girls were gagging when she dropped Renaissance, and everybody was like waiting for a visual album, and people were like clutching their pearls because there was no visual album, obviously. And you know, it's just like she set the standard and the trend for a visual album, and then just didn't give it to us. And the kids are waiting, and plus you got all the queers and the gays and the trans folks and everybody up on the thing. We're wanting to see an album with the girls prancing, and she didn't have it. And so I was talking to my girlfriends, and I was like, listen, Beyonce probably, you know, she makes all the queen-tastic music, but she's not always the most vocal about the community. Like, you know, she's outpaced by, even when you're outpaced by Taylor Swift, you could really step it up a little bit. And she didn't, you know, really have much to say or do, especially in light of all these drag bans and drag bills and anti-trans things that are happening. And I was thinking she didn't do a visual album or any type of like music videos, because you would have to put T.S. Madison and all the girls up in the video if they're on the song, Kevin Aviance. And so that's why I thought she didn't do a music video. We'll never know. Apparently they filmed some stuff and then didn't release it. But I was very happy to see it was like the most transsexual, queer, gay, ball, butch queen dance crew up behind her on stage, including Jonte. Do you remember Jonte?
Yep.
Oh!
Jonte's up there, Honey Balenciaga. There are so many faces we know from Legendary up there doing their thing, and this is what it's about. It's about getting a break on TV and continuing on that path and working and gigging and doing the thing. I heard that Beyonce did film some stuff and it was scrapped, but I kind of like that she didn't. Not that I'm finding the positives, and she didn't release an album, a visual yet, because it makes all these girls and performers that want to do these songs come up with their own thing instead of trying to make her reflect. Because you know, somebody would have had a aluminum foil Death Becomes Her leotard with a hole in it, trying to emulate. But it's good. It makes them be creative on their own and find a new way to express, you know, their vision through Beyonce's song. And
plus the performances that she does from the tour are probably going to be uplifted a little bit more, like the clips from YouTube, and then you'll be able to see all the girls in the videos from the tour anyway, which is what's happening.
yeah, it was great to see Kevin this weekend at DragCon and TS this weekend. Just finally getting like everything from everybody. Like Kevin walked by my booth and I was like, come in here, bitch. I need a picture with you. Come by this ring light. We're not doing this outside in the overhead looking up at the ceiling. We're using the fucking ring light. You're a superstar. You're on a Beyonce album again. And I was like, when do I get my jazz version back to Seattle performance at a cabaret? Because Kevin has had albums for years. She's been
decades.
She was one of my templates along with Bunny when I was like a 15-year-old kid. Like, I'm gonna move to New York. I'm gonna be like Kevin and Bunny and the girls. And just to see her on a Beyonce album now, right where she belongs. And TS, you know, she was on two different Drake songs, and Drake didn't even put her in the first video. He put her in the second video, thankfully. But like, she is a shining star also, and just everybody is getting it and working. I'm so happy for Beyonce that she included all the people, and I bet her Uncle Johnny is smiling down and being like, "Yes, bitch, I would have put your wig in a fan again if that didn't happen."
I mean, I'm probably going to catch it from the Beehive, but I really do I'm a little bit blue that Khalees is no longer on the album, because I really do love her so much, you know.
Khalees was on it? Milkshake?
Yeah, Khalees, yeah. She was originally, they sampled her, but then I don't know how it happened. I don't really know all the drama behind it, but like Khalees apparently heard the song and was like, this is not going to work for me. And and I didn't get paid from this and all that stuff.
It was
And
her old record deal,
her
and she
whole-
didn't
yeah.
actually own the masters, so they
Oh.
didn't legally need
So
her
they didn't have to pay.
permission
Yeah,
to
that's
put
what it
the
was.
drum
Yeah.
sample on Renaissance. And then rather than being like, oh, cool, a song I was on when I was younger is on Renaissance, she was like, I don't like this because
Beyonce
they
didn't even ask me.
So
Yeah.
they took the drum sample off. But it wasn't even a major part. It was sort of like woven into the fabric of the beat. It wasn't like, oh, that's Milkshake. And it
Oh.
wasn't even Milkshake.
It wasn't
was a
Milkshake,
song.
yeah.
Anyhow.
I think we've all been like, I call it being what's it called? I call it being Kesha. When you do a hook and nobody credits you.
Yeah.
And then for years, like I'm the hook on Expensive on Todrick's song. And
Oh, you are.
and my name is nowhere.
But you're in the video, though.
I am in the video.
Yeah.
But
we're,
like
we're in that video together, but only because the new version.
Yeah, I just like how hard is it to write somebody's name? Like, just give me my shine. And then Kesha for Right Round, same thing. She didn't get paid for that. And there's just so many girls that have been in the right spot at the right time at the right studio. And yeah, we do get a good break and some shine. But then for the rest of our life, we're like, oh yeah, that was me. And you have to yell it when the club comes on. This is me.
You call it getting Kesha. I call it getting Martha washed.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Honey. That was Kesha got Martha washed for sure.
Kesha got Martha washed.
For sure, boots down. But if any of those people feel any sort of way, I tell them to just go fuck themselves. But nobody can. But I can. I can fuck myself because I am now a Flesh Jack star, honey. Baby.
I knew. Okay, so what does that mean? Explain this to me, darling.
So Flesh Jack has a new line of toys where they promote their stars, and
Okay.
I'm one of their stars now. They did their
Is
logistics.
that your butt?
Yes, it is, ma'am. Mm-hmm.
Let me look at this butt.
And it tastes like raspberries.
Oh, they removed all the
They removed the toll, and you can't throw quarters at it anymore. And there's also they took out the spike strip that if you back up on it, all your tires
it
pop.
pops.
Yeah.
Wait, what's inside of it? I'm looking at the thing. What's inside?
What's inside? Pink, just like Uncle Clifford. Pink,
Oh,
honey.
it's like it's got like things to make you
Yeah,
sensorial.
It's got sensorial functions, and on the other side of it is heaven. You just stick it in, and then you're delighted. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. There is patented Boyas technology gripping. I would say teeth, but they're not teeth. They're it's got nubs and special things where you're like, oh yeah, honey, I did it, and I am nobody's top.
You used it.
Yeah. And it was hard to keep the handle inside of me while the guy was fucking me, but he said it was tighter than ever.
You got that death grip on the
She said-
fleshlight, honey.
It was a Chinese finger trap suction, baby. Can we wait?
Oh, honey, only one way in.
Only one way in. But I have one. Manila Luzon has one. She has
Does
Manila.
she really?
She has Manila lubes on. She's got a lube flavor. And then Miss Heidi N Closet has her mouth with her signature gap. And
You're lying.
no, and usually you ask for no teeth, but with Miss Heidi, you want it because it's good. She's got that good teeth.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me you telling me they both have these?
You know I would never lie to a sister.
Girl.
Yes, it's
I'm
the
looking
truth.
at
Hand to God. Hand to God, honey.
I'm looking at these titties. These titties on the promo picture. They're quite the micro A cup.
Girl, no, it's because there's
Are there
three.
three?
It's because
Okay.
there's three, honey, and that's
You're
the only
giving
way
us
they'll
total
fit.
recall.
Yeah, it's because I like two guys at a time to be able to titty fuck because I am all about what? Occupancy. Sorry, efficiency. Well, both.
Community.
Community rack.
Girl, I'm gagging.
Well, wait till you try it. I'll send you one, honey.
Send me one. Okay, I'll see what. Oh Lord.
Okay, we're gonna take a break and then double end this Flesh Jack. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, we got one of those new girls, one of them double-digit season girls. Not one of us single-digit girls like me and old Pep here. This girl is from, she's from Ramseur, North Carolina, one of those red states where they look up the MILF porn. And she is a beautiful, wonderful individual. Her station in the back has been clean and concise and precise. She is the one, the only. Get her out of that closet. She is Miss Heidi N Closet. Start her mix.
Hi. Hello.
Welcome.
Hello, Gorge.
Welcome
Hello,
to Hot
beautiful.
Goss, Heidi. We are here with Miss Peppermint, our co-host for the day.
Hi, gorgeous lady. Hello. Long time no see.
I haven't seen you since the Christmas tour 2 years ago.
I know, girl.
I miss you.
Looking good.
Oh,
Mm.
y'all were Murphy and Peeper girls together?
Yes, we were, girl. We were like, Heidi was performing the comedy on stage while I was negotiating the COVID testing policy.
And the snacks on the bus.
And the sex on the bus.
And the
You're-
snacks on
Wait, I think I filled in on that tour after you were out of it. Did you do the whole
You
tour?
did.
Uh-huh.
You
I
did
got
feel
your
it after
tour.
her.
I
after
got
she
your
left.
bunk, bitch. I got your bunk after you left, and then we all got COVID after like 8 shows
I
together.
heard.
Because Jada was there too, and that's when you saw me and Jada together. And you're like, oh, we gotta put you on a podcast.
Yup. That was it. That was the whole beginning of Hall and Closet. We had such a good time on that tour. We had a great time on the Murphy and Peeper tour that we just finished too, over in England. We did the haters roast. It was so much fun. I
It
think
was a good time.
touring is the best way to form bonds with your sisters from other seasons, I think. And then you get to go through their shit while they're on stage and take things and hide it for a couple shows until they start to sweat and be like, here's your palette back or here's your gaff back.
So that's where it went. Okay.
That's-
You just forgot to give it back.
Sorry.
That gap on that you wore on first and second episode of
That-
All Stars. What is that gap,
That-
girl?
I've never seen a gaff sponsored by Levi's, honey.
You see it. You see it.
She needs a durable fabric like denim to hold it all back, honey.
And
get it.
do.
It's the
And
gold
do.
rush. The gold rush.
They did not have to get up close and personal about denim gaff. That was just not.
Girl, you know they do. I never think of that, but like watching Drag Race, every single time a queen, whether she's in drag or not, they always zoom in on her trait or her ass. Like they always
have-
like zoom in.
They
Why?
have to. It's for the people who watch
Uh-huh.
that kind of thing.
They told us we were doing an athletic challenge on my season episode 2. It was the wrestling one, so I wore a jock strap, and they had me changing, and I was like, sorry, I'm in a jock, and they show Fifi's face go, like sucking on the sourest grape, honey. They like to show the people because they know that some people watch this show on mute and just they watch it for their own
why do you
reasons.
think why do you think the pit stop never wore shoes for 18 seasons?
Oh, I thought it was budget.
Maybe that too. Maybe that too.
Yeah. I'm just glad nobody stepped on a nail yet and had to go to the ER.
And get the tetanus.
Mm-hmm. That's how my great grandma died. She stepped on a rusty nail.
She had the tetanus.
Oh, lies.
That's
Mhm.
horrible.
Yeah, I think it was back in the 30s. It's different.
Oh well, it was everywhere then.
Yeah, I didn't know her. I am so excited that you're back on television, Heidi, because you are a girl that does not hold her tongue.
No.
You will sneak it right out that gap and say whatever you want. So what's the hot goss, honey? Is there can you and Pep form an alliance?
We could definitely form an alliance. Let's do it. Oh my God. It's so strange because this time around going into All Stars, everyone was trying to be in an alliance with me. I was like, but I don't even talk to half of you hoes. Get out of here. Like half of the girls that wanted to be in an alliance with me, I was like, we ain't never talked before this. Why you want to be in an alliance now?
Mhm.
Okay. We'll see.
That's-
Well, you don't vote me out, I won't vote you out. We'll keep it cute like that. How about that?
Mhm. Well, that's why I think that like smoke breaks are important because you're always with your girlfriends who smoke, and you're from just watching the first 2 episodes, it seems like you may be in an alliance with 2 of your tour mates, Miss Candy and Miss Gimbalina.
We
now
definitely were
Lala.
on tour. And now
or like
Lala.
kind of Lala.
Well, it was because Lala was there
Overhearing.
with me. No, she was with me when they sent out the first emails about, are you interested in doing All Stars? And
Oh.
because we were on tour together in South America together, and we're like, oh, you got the email? Oh, you got the email. So we kind of had like knowing and whispering with each other. And then as time got closer, me and Candy and Jim were on the tour together as well. So I'm like, well, the whispers are that y'all are probably gonna be there and this, that, and the third. So yeah.
Honey, they put the whispers in the Willam, honey.
And they do. They stay
Whispers in
doing.
the Willam.
They still do.
I was just with Lala at the strip club and the drag bar across the street in
Were you
Atlanta.
working?
No, bitch, I was not on the club.
She was around the corner working. That's different.
I think you know the girl in Atlanta who only wears the wig and the caftan because she's so funny. I think her name's Stephanie.
Ooh, I haven't
She
heard.
work at Lips?
No, she hosts everywhere, but I forget where I saw her, but it was across from BJ's. I think it was called Stars or something
Okay.
in Atlanta. But somebody brought Lala up on stage and they said, Miss Lala Ri, you need to give me some money. And Lala says, well, baby, I would love to, but you know what? We have Miss Symone in here. And
Yes.
she rats out Symone, who was playing it coy and cute. And then the lady's like, well, you got $200,000, so you need to get up here and give me my money.
Yeah, do. Get up
and-
here.
And Lala said, look over there. It's Symone. The girls are smart. They're alliancing. They're saying, look over there. They're bait and switching. I love it.
It's very that tea.
So
Wait, pause. Which strip club were you at? Didn't they close Swingin' Richards?
they closed swinging, but now there's another one which is darker and lovelier because there's less light and there's a pool table and Swingin' Richards. I stopped going because they wouldn't let me get a dance when I was in drag once, and I was like, oh wow. As a white person, this is the first time I've ever experienced discrimination. And I was so mad and so displaced. And I just had to realize, Willam, shut up. They said no. People have been saying no for years to other people. You just need to take the L and make a YouTube video about it. So I did.
Period.
And
I'm
then
glad the sex work has finally had you experience this discrimination, girl.
it was
I
a
love that.
feeling that I was like, I didn't know where to place it. It was like when my car got stolen. I was so angry. And I was like, it's discrimination. Your white privilege has allowed you to go this long without discrimination, and you feel it because they were
Did
like,
you ask for the manager?
I did. I did. I was like, I was here last night and I spent so much money and my name was still the same on my ID then. And they said,
Right.
oh, well, it's because we need to keep a masculine energy back there. And I was like, baby, look at this beard. I've been in drag.
Her face.
Do y'all be, there ain't nothing. It's very masculine. What you mean?
Y'all hoes, fine. We'll stick to talking about you. Are you excited for the Fame game on AS8 for when you get kicked off for being rude to RuPaul?
Hell no, because I plan on winning the whole damn thing. I can't win the Fame game because I'm trying to win the whole season. So no.
She
How
came.
does that Fame game work? I still don't understand. I've watched now 3 episodes, and I
Each-
can't figure out how that works.
Each girl that gets eliminated, her runway that she would have wore on that episode is gonna air on the Untucked. And then the fans are gonna vote when it gets closer to time, and the girl who gets the most votes gets crowned the Fame game, Queen of Fame game.
You know what? I'm gonna
Mhm.
say something nice about World of Wonder. This is good because because now the girls can write off their outfits. They're tax deductible. They've been on the television. They can talk to their accountant and Daddy Don and get all situated. I like that the girls have a chance to show off what they would have shown because in past seasons, the alternates, like the girls who were alternates for All Stars 1, Angina, she's talked about this, where she spent all this money on clothes and then they're like, we don't need you for this necessarily. So she started wearing her outfits and then she gets the email from World of Wonder saying, everybody's going to know the categories. You can't wear the outfits. And she was like, listen, I spent all this money. I'm going to wear the outfits whenever I want. I'm not going to wait a year until you air your things. So they sent her $250. They're like,
What do you mean the
well,
alternates? What
So there's-
alternates?
you know,
so
in
they have
alternates,
alternates.
every year, like my season, I think our backup was Alyssa, and then Jada was an alternate for Tamisha.
That's
You
true,
mean
too.
like they get pinned and they're like, we're gonna possibly use you?
For unless in case someone gets sherry pied or COVID
I
or
they-
think
and they
I
ha-
was
and
an
they have to.
alternate for season 8, believe it or not.
were you? Did you
No,
Yes,
get
it's
season
better.
seven, not season.
Oh.
They were like, I mean, alternates get through pretty much the entire process, right?
They
Yeah.
go through psych and they get approved by the network. Yeah.
I did, and then they were like, "You'll get the call on Monday or whatever," and I was waiting by the phone.
Well, they've called some girls. They called Gottmik and told him that he was on, or they told him he was not on, and then 2 days later they told him he was
He
on.
was on.
That's
So,
so
like,
strange.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, so y'all auditioned multiple times?
No, I didn't.
Oh, girl, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, Miss Missy.
Miss, I'm on television right now. Baby, me and Peppermint do the theater. We're old
Darling.
school.
Theater,
Darling.
darling.
The theater.
Wait, now,
wait a
Heidi,
minute.
You just saw RuPaul in person out on the street?
This bitch literally. Okay, so I was going outside
Where?
just for outside my apartment. I went outside my apartment to have some medication, and so I was starting my medication dosage outside, and I see a brown car, and I see like the side of her face. She's driving down. I was like, "Who is that?" I was like, "Is that her?" And
She's
she
in
drove
the front
by.
seat
and
driving.
She was driving, and she drove down the street. I was like, maybe it was just not her. I was just seeing things. And then I'm about halfway through, almost done with my medications, and then all of a sudden I see this tall figure dressed in all black on a scooter heading down towards me. And then as it gets closer, I can start seeing the face. I'm like, bitch, I know that face. There's no way that's not her. And as she gets closer, she leans over and says, so I do it back to her. And it was her. It was Mother.
Oh, I
Miss
love
Thing,
that.
she was driving, or she drove a car one way and then took a scooter the other
I
way.
don't know why she did that. I was
Are
so
you sure that
confused.
wasn't the medication?
No, it was
talking?
her. It was her. It was really her. I was wondering, like, where does bitch leave her car at? Where did she?
Listen, she is a drag queen, and she may play undercover mother, but she likes to be seen, because last time me and Latrice saw her in public, we were getting ice cream on the corner of Robertson, and she was walking her bicycle on Santa Monica Boulevard at Robertson. You don't walk a bicycle unless you
No.
want to be seen,
Girl,
because she is
girl.
motherfucking RuPaul. So she sees Latrice, because you can't miss her, and she starts coming over towards us, and then I'm licking my ice cream, trying to hide my face behind it, and then she gets so close that I was like, ooh, nice hat, because it said shade, and I never saw her veer her bicycle quicker away. And Latrice, about a week later, she's like, baby, I lost some points that day. But it is always lovely seeing RuPaul out in public, living her life and enjoying her life. We love RuPaul. Thank you so much, RuPaul,
We do
for
love her.
creating our opportunities and giving us a launching pad.
It's
Now,
true.
I'm so excited for the Hall and Closet season 2.
Oh my
which is-
God.
Which is currently in production. I think they're just putting some light filters on it, and
No, we're really trying to get that season 1 filter on Drag Race on us, because we just feel like it would help smooth out Jada's starting to age, and that's something we're really trying to mask and disguise.
well, you need to
So-
tell Miss Jada, just because she can't see the back of her wig she doesn't need to glue it down, because that's full lace 360, honey.
Yeah, honey, and her husband makes the wigs.
We know he takes so much time on them, but just because you can't see the back does not mean it's not there.
Her husband does her hair.
Yes, all
Yeah,
those crazy
do you know
rings,
G?
G.
G is her husband, yeah.
And he
I need to
rolls.
call him.
And he rolls good blunts too.
Anzu.
Mhm.
Anzu. He's one. He's the one of one.
Yeah,
The only.
he makes sickening hair. Maybe you can get some for your Hall and Closet promo photo.
You
Because-
know?
For the Flesh Jack promo.
Okay.
Yes, for my flesh. I have so much coming up. I have another thing coming up that'll probably launch next year that's in work too. So
Ooh, what's that? Is that the front?
What's a
Are you-
hint?
do you know so on first season of RuPaul's Drag Race season 12, when I was on the first episode, and then a judge told me that she hated my hair. She
Uh-huh.
also told me she hated something else as well.
I mean,
So-
you're. Oh, she's got makeup. Oh, okay. Okay. She's got the mug. Mug's gonna be correct, and hopefully it's a collab with Miss Nikki, and she'll like it this time.
Hello.
Could you imagine a collaboration with Nicki Minaj on makeup with me? That would be the gag of all gags.
Girl.
So excited.
What do you think of her video with Kim Petras? Uh-huh.
I like it.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, girl, you gotta look it up. It is
I've not
the
seen it.
glossiest looking, most expensive looking video.
Hype
My life
Williams
has
ass.
been-
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good, Heidi. You'll love it.
I'll have to watch it.
I mean, you can watch it when you're done rewatching your season 2 limited series of Hall and Closet, which is premiering soon. I'm sure you're reviewing the tapes and just
It
saying-
is. It is.
Mhm.
It's coming soon.
What
We've
can people
actually,
expect?
Honestly, a lot new shenanigans coming up. We've actually like really shifted gears with the show and have made a lot of changes that I think for the better is going to allow the show to continue to grow at the rate that it's going and even more so. Just think of like your two girl pals that are really into horticulture and like watering plants and they just so happen to probably not be in their right mindset while doing so. So it's great. Yeah.
I mean, at least.
Or the culture.
Horticulture.
Thank you, Jiggly Caliente. Well, I am so excited to listen. And where can we find you on the socials, Miss Heidi N Closet?
Well, you can find me on almost all platforms at Heidi N Closet, except for TikTok, where you can find me at the Heidi N Closet. You can also find Hall N Closet on all platforms that have podcasts, the mom podcast. Thank you so much for that. As well as you can follow me up for BTS, as well as exclusive content, as well as early access to content at patreon.com/Heidi and Patreon.
Yes, Heidi and Patreon.
Damn, you better do that. I need to start doing that because those payment apps technically are social media.
Baby.
It is.
Patreon has been a boon to me ever since Calpurnia Adams was like, honey, it's called the art of asking. And I was like,
Girl,
what does that mean? And then
I'm doing... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. It's not important.
Oh, I'm just doing, I'm working on the series where I review the season of All Stars 8. I call it High Tea in Closet.
Oh, I love
Because I
it.
spill tea and review the show.
You're on Twitch too. You're one of the big Twitchers, aren't you?
I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm one of the big Twitchers, but I've started Twitch streaming some too.
Okay. See,
I
if I was on Twitch, I would just be like a still shot of my underwear and I would just be like twitching my dick. I'd be
Girl,
like, you
so
said it
then
was Twitch. And then I get
You
kicked
game
off.
then, Miss Heidi. Are you
Huh?
a gamer?
I am a gamer. I
Oh,
am
this
a big
thing.
gamer.
So I'll have to come raid you. I Twitch as well.
Come on, let's do it. I'm trying to
darling.
build my Twitch up. So
Yes, y'all can have a show called Twitch, bitch.
Yes.
We're
And
gonna
then
do the We're gonna work out the theme song and we'll be right back for that. It'll be a mom production. Ooh, Peppermint, come in this cave. I have a flashlight.
Oh.
We have all this DMs in this dark cave, and we are about to go spelunking, unking, deep inside the DM.
I'm inside of Willam's flesh jack.
Please keep all hands and toes inside the vehicle. Last week, there was a moment where I got too far into the cave and the reverb was a little heavy. And we would like to apologize for that, but there are no RuPaulologies on this podcast.
That's right.
And there's no need
There's
to
no need to panic. This is no cave gate. It was just a blip, and cave life can be very hard for all you listeners.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. But this is the moment where we go spelunking, bitch. And this first letter comes from BBB. It says, hello, doll, dipper, and the one on stage who got a little sicker.
Hey, got bars.
Okay, I see. Reaching out to perform my civil duty as a listener and once again, call Willam out on some slander spread last week. Oh, great. As a previous Chicago resident and a current employee of one of our most cherished brick and mortar stores, Bed Bath and Beyond, I must inform you and the audience that Akira does in fact sell in person as well as online.
Oh, I knew that.
I did not. I just knew the Chicago one closed that I used to go to. They have 30 in-person stores and continue to open more each year. As we continue to see more and more beloved chains close throughout the U.S., I wanted to make sure this scuttlebutt was discussed and dissected.
Scuttlebutt.
As always, for priority boarding and your viewing pleasure, I have attached my most cherished and flattering butt pic, as well as something for Willam. Thank you, as always, for your weekly dose of lies and scuttlebutt.
Scuttlebutt.
Now, is this a tattoo on his butt, or does he
What
need
is
to
that
clean
on his
his mirror?
butt?
Does he
Yeah,
need to clean his
looking.
mirror?
It could be a
It's
tattoo.
a strangely placed tattoo, but okay.
Yeah, maybe it's like maybe it says how much it costs to get in,
Yeah. Okay.
or maybe it's
well,
a.
he has a nice booty.
Oh
you know.
yeah, there's muscles in places that I don't have on my body, but he looks very good. Nobody. Then this beautiful. I like the phone case. I like that he has curtains and not a sheet over the window.
I love that you mentioned everything in the trade picture but the trade.
Oh, well, we get to the trade last.
Okay.
First we concentrate on the surroundings so we can judge them. And he's got he's
Okay.
got a plant, so he's obviously got culture.
Yes.
Because if you don't have a plant in your house, baby, that's the first step.
Now, do you think the drying rack for the laundry rack is because the clothes need to be can't be put in the dryer, or is it like he hand washes them because there's no washer dryer in the house? What do you think?
I personally think that this well-hung gentleman is an environmentalist and he's trying to cut down his carbon footprint by not using electricity. So he's like, I can just dry these, you know. And I bet he put together this IKEA dresser himself too. And if he was missing any of the tools, like an Allen wrench, he could have used that big fat cock. This cock, baby. Oh my gosh, I would love to see that in person. So maybe you should come to a show very soon for me or Miss Peppermint.
Ow.
Thank you. I did not know that Akira was still open. I thought it was just the one store in Chicago that turned it.
They're in Jersey, and I think they're opening up a store in New York.
Well, look out, strawberries.
Hello. Strawberries.
I love
Now,
strawberries.
Girl, I remember those strawberries girl. That's where you would go when you had a drag booking.
Yeah,
honey.
strawberries or dots. Did you guys have
Yes.
Joyce? Did you have Joyce Leslie?
Girl, you know we call her Joie Ri.
Lala Ri. Oh my God. I hate you. Oh my God. Will you please read the next message for me, Peppermint?
Yes, dear Willam and Peppermint, I'm writing to ask for your advice. As I get older, I find myself feeling more and more alone in all aspects of my life. Same. Like most creative gay men, I share a plethora of interests, including the arts, museums, theaters, galleries, concerts, sporting events, water sporting events, probably, cycling, fashion, wearing makeup.
Oh.
Yes, wearing makeup. I love that.
No,
spelled
this
out
is
like
wearing
that.
and making
Oh,
fashion.
Oh.
She likes to wear fashions and she designs them.
Wearing and making fashion. Okay, I went to wearing makeup. Okay, travel, etc. Okay, so well cultured. You name it, I'm usually down. I'm sober, but I love to go dancing and party like the best of them. I work as a set dresser for the film and television, here in New York, and make a great living. I'm multi-skilled, talented, and I'm completely self-sufficient. I've been single now for a few years. Any dates that I've been on recently, I've pursued, and they've gone nowhere. I meet people that I seemingly share a lot in common with, yet I find that these relationships never last. They're always fleeting, and find myself to be alone more and more often than not. I'm a sexy Puerto Rican man, and I live by myself with my dog in a 2-bedroom in Brooklyn
Ooh.
with a private backyard.
Oh.
Ooh, okay. Oh,
I'm moving to Brooklyn.
I'm great in bed. And I'm educated, and most importantly, I'm always positive and lead with kindness, empathy, and love, and passion and excitement for life. The philosophy that our community preaches is love, acceptance, and most key, finding your tribe. But that is not the case for me, and I don't know what to do. I'm in a city of people that gather and commune to celebrate each other. I'm always left alone and forgotten. I want my tribe. I want to thrive with like-minded people. I want to love and celebrate lasting relationships, and I want that in return. I find myself at an impasse, and I don't know what to do, or I don't know what else to do, or how else I can put myself out there. I'm 34, by the way, and I've attached some photos of myself. Wait, do I? Oh, okay.
He's a cutie, and you know what? I really identify with this letter because I don't drink. I'm not sober, but I don't drink. And I find that a lot of the connections that you make with people when they are fucked up in the nighttime, they don't always lead to daytime connections. So maybe you need to do some daytime stuff, like join like a sports league or like a little like gay dodgeball or something like that. Or you could come see my show Death Drop in New York, and I'll hang out.
Hello.
And I'll hang out with you because I got to go back to Brooklyn after. And you're beautiful. You make sets. You make fashion. I'll be your friend, bitch.
Yeah.
Eh.
I get it. Like New York, any big city, I would imagine, even though I've only really lived in New York as a city, it's really tough on relationships. It's like, it's I do think New York can put people in a situation where they have to communicate with each other and like see other humans in person and, ride the train with them or you see people on the street. And so it's not that hard to gather with groups of people, but the actual one-on-one commitment aspect of a relationship, I think, is difficult in a big city like New York.
Yeah.
That's true.
But we can talk it out when you come see Death Drop and this ass picture with his tongue out. And can we take a look at the accessories and the rings? Because
I mean, the jewels. It's an octopus and
an owl,
a bird.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's the zoo. It's the Bronx
honey,
Zoo.
she playing Zoobly Zoo. She better take that off if she tried to fist me.
Zoobly Zoo. I just was talking about that like yesterday, girl. We are dating ourselves. That wasn't even in the 90s.
I looked at some queen when I was with Neil and Lala and all the girls at the bar, and I was like, look at her makeup, Zoobly Zoo.
We gotta bring Zoobly Zoo back.
We do.
Y'all.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I love his glasses too. They're clear acrylic with no frame. He's got a lot of style, and I would love to be your friend when I move to New York. I don't have much advice other than most of my friends are people that I've slept with who I'm like, we're not dating. Let's just be friends. And like I've met a lot of my friends in LA that way, even at DragCon, because some of my friends came up to my booth with some of my other friends, and I was like, oh, y'all know each other?
Gag.
No, I didn't. But yeah, I'm gonna be in the same boat in New York. I won't have many friends when I move there, so we could be friends, okay?
Oh,
Mhm.
that sounds. Run for your life.
As a reminder, we all want you to go and vote for Delta Work, please. She is nominated for LA Times Best of Southland Local Radio and Podcast Personality. And you can vote until May 22nd, and that's at the latimes.com/Best of Southland. We have a link on our Instagram, so you can go do that. She is a very nice lady and a great person. Thank you so much, Peppermint, for helping me host Hot Goss today.
Absolutely.
And thank you
That's
to
Hot Goss.
That's Hot Goss. And special shout out to our tip spot, Miss Heidi N Closet of Hall and Closet fame, currently on All Stars 8. Root for our girl. And thank you once again to our co-host, Miss Peppermint. And please go see her in Transparent the Musical at the Mark Taper Forum, running May 31st until they decide to close it. But
June 25th.
June 25th. And then possibly places otherwheres?
Yes, absolutely. Most possibly, most definitely.
There may be whispers in the Willam. You'll have to see. And please remember to take... Oh, wait, Pep, where can we find you on socials, please?
Oh, Peppermint 247 on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Venmo.
Atta girl. Atta girl.
You better do it.
And remember, please take a moment to send the ducats to my sister and then rate and review our show on on your preferred podcast app. And a special shout out to our Mom Plus subscribers who are listening to this episode behind the good pussy paywall. And that's a shout out to Lisa F. and Jonathan R. And follow us on Instagram at Willam, Peppermint247, at Race Chaser Pod, and at Mom Podcast. And please stay safe out there. Smell it before you suck it. And we will be back next week with another steaming, piping, scalding episode of Hot
Let's Jack.
Goss. Flesh Jack. Fuck off. I love you, Pep. See you later.
Love you, girl.
Bye, everybody. Oh.
Mom!
To listen to Race Chaser ad-free, sign up for Mom Plus at mompodcast.plus.
Race Chaser is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Alaska and Willam.
And produced by Big Dipper.
Editing and sound design by Will Pitts.
Executive produced by Willam Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Big Dipper, and Joe Cilio, Brett Boehm, and Alex Ramsey.
Our theme song is by Alaska Thunderfuck 5000.